Hi, Robbie.
Hey, how's it going?
Thanks for helping my project.
No worries.
Could you say a little bit about yourself?
Robbie Mancer. I do video and live event production in Houston for, golly, lived in Clear Lake for over 20 years, so drive by the Rockets all the time. So
That's awesome. What kind of live events do you do?
we do lots of stuff for oil and gas companies, town halls. We did a fashion show last year.
Wow.
For the Greater Houston Women's Chamber of Commerce. It was local CEOs and women in the C-suite, and they get dressed up and go down, walk the runway. It's pretty fun. We're working on a gala right now. Just stuff like that, like raising money, things like that.
It sounds really neat. Very diverse.
Very diverse, and then we do a lot for like oil and gas companies, like explainer videos, corporate identity videos, like man on the street videos like this. So yeah.
You must have a pretty nice setup.
I do. It's more mobile because I do live events. So I'll do editing on site, and then sometimes we'll have a remote editor for last minute changes and stuff like that. So it just depends.
Is it like the TV control room where you have like multiple feeds and you're like switching between them?
It's not broadcast. It's live event production. So like if so we're working on one now. There's several presentations. So getting everything organized, and if the presenters have stuff to display on screen, then also we'll bring in an LED screen, and sometimes that aspect ratio might not be the regular 16:9. It might be more like 18:9, so it's more long than it is wide. So we make custom real estate or video for that type of screen real estate. So it's pretty dynamic because we'll put up screens that'll span the length of the stage. So you think of video not only as like just video on the screen, but also you can use it as staging elements, so like a background and stuff like that. We did an event like last year. It was pretty cool. We put up the whole city skyline of Houston, and that was kind of a nice stage element. That was just an image that spanned across all the screens, stuff like that.
So like almost like a 360 view almost.
Almost, but it's like it's a big, large panoramic photo that is displayed across the LED screens and stuff like that.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Well, did you know that NASA's planning to send astronauts back to the moon?
No, I know Elon Musk was going to get back to the moon, but I didn't know NASA was. And I follow the space program loosely. I have a lot of friends that work for NASA. So, yeah.
If you were to use some of your skills as part of us going back to the moon, how would you do things differently to make the biggest impact?
Go back.
Like in terms of like, I guess, the media production, you said you weren't into broadcast, but
no, it's live event, like corporate identity videos, and we're working on a documentary right now about Katrinas, like Black Katrinas, the women that dress up in the paint around Dia de los Muertos.
Okay, I would like to see that. I'm
not
familiar with it.
Yeah, I'll give you my card. But I know there was this video series I didn't see. I have yet to see it, but it was people going back. I've seen lots of media around it. What was that series that was interviewing people from I can't remember the series, but how to use leverage media. I don't know. Documenting, that's what I'm seeing a lot more of, people self-documenting their journeys, so that'd be kind of cool. Put a whole bunch of GoPros on these astronauts, document, self-interviewing. Everybody's used to like posting content themselves, and so that'd be really interesting to see, to kind of document what these astronauts go through, and document Spaceflight that way, to see those stories, There's so much, like IRL videos, in real life videos, like straight up streaming to the web. That might be cool, but I don't know how possible that would be if you're going in. I'm thinking about the launch, but like these cameras that are on all the time, and you can just see what's going on up there.
You have to have moments of privacy for sure.
Moments of privacy, or
you can't be like the Truman Show.
No, you can't. But yeah, no, it's all interesting. It'd be nice to see how they are going to leverage tech, and as small as it's getting, and everything. Like, Ray-Ban has those new glasses that incorporate Have you seen those?
I have. Like,
Yeah.
And then also you like the Google Glass.
The Google
you
Glass.
have-
And it'll immediately upload.
Oh, and then the Instagram. Is it no Snapchat has the camera
Live.
on it,
You
like
can go live on Facebook, Instagram, and then there's other software that help you broadcast across all the platforms. So, yeah.
I think it's going to be exciting to really
It is
see
gonna
this
be
time.
cool.
If you have so much media, you won't know how
You don't
to
know
film
what
it
to
all.
do. That's what's happening now. There's so much because it's all decentralized, right? There's from Peacock to Netflix to Amazon to. I mean, there's so many platforms. You can't. It's hard to keep up with all the content. Like I've been wanting to watch Yellowstone, but like I don't have. I mean, there's just so much to watch. You know. So even some of the movies that are being nominated now, I haven't even heard of them. It's because I don't know. I don't keep up. I don't use the regular news channels, so I get my own kind of curated news coming through my Instagram feeds and Facebook. So a lot of these movies that I've been seeing get nominated, I haven't even seen in the theater. Some of them are limited theater releases with straight to some streaming service.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I think fewer people actually go to the theaters to watch shows now. You know, they have like these huge displays at home where you can talk as much as you want to. You can pause the video.
You can pause.
You can text. You can work
Yeah.
on the computer.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be hushing you.
Yeah.
And the popcorn's cheaper.
Popcorn's cheaper. Everything's cheaper. It's like, take a family to move. Like it's like you're not going to get out of there for spending less than like $150.
Right.
You know, if you give all the kids like the candy, popcorn, all that.
It's like crazy.
So, yeah.
What do you think about us going back to the moon? Are you excited about it, indifferent, against it?
I think it's cool. I know there's a lot of innovation has to happen in order to get there. As far as using, I know Elon Musk was talking about getting to the moon as a staging point to get to Mars, and I know all the innovation that has to happen to get there to make that happen, and reusable rockets and things like that. So I definitely think technology is going to be pushed, so that'll be fun. Like, all this other stuff that has come from the space program has been really beneficial. So it'll be exciting to see. Innovation has to happen in order for all that to happen. So yeah, I don't know. I'm around it all the time, so it's like, I don't know.
It's like airplane.
It's like
common.
No, it's been a while. I remember some company, I can't remember. Some company put a room up there on the space station. Did you follow that?
Axiom is working on building a module that will be attached.
And like you could,
I think their first module is going to launch next year.
Wasn't there one that went up a couple of years ago and it actually attached?
There's the Bishop airlock that's by Nanoracks.
Okay.
But it just kind of like you can put stuff in it, close the hatch, and then they have take the robotic arm and expose it to space or launch things.
I'm excited. It's always super cool.
In 200 years, do you think humans are still only living on the Earth, or do you think we've actually branched out to be at the Earth and other planets also?
I forget what the timeline was to get. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know in 200 years. I know Elon Musk said we're not going to get to the Mars in his lifetime. It'll be something not in our lifetime.
He really wants to get there in his lifetime. He's like pushing for it. He's like,
I know, but
cracking the whip.
Yeah, I heard him in an interview that it may not happen in our lifetime. Because like, how long is that trip? You have to go in like.
It's like 6 months.
Yeah.
But talking about taking trips, if you could take a trip to space, would you?
I just don't know what I would do there.
You could do some flips, look at the Earth.
I could do some flips. I forget what that term is. Once you see the Earth from
the
space.
overview effect.
Is that what? Yeah, the overview effect. I'd be interested to see how that overview effect would feel, because I've heard an article that was talking about trying to get all these politicians and leaders from all these countries to get the overview effect, because you realize we're all on this small speck swirling around the universe. So
put the UN in orbit. Have all the delegates from these places.
Or use maybe that'd be a cool way to use technology. Do a 360 video, because that's really immersive video, right? Like an Oculus or a HoloLens to experience what that would be. But still, I mean, I don't know how immersive it would be, because I don't know if your body still knows you're not in outer space. But yeah, no, I think that would be. Yeah, I'd like to go to space to experience that. Whole perspective would change. Yeah, that would be cool. So that'd be. I'd go for that, because basically it's just camping. There's nothing to do up there unless you land on the moon and drive one of those buggies around. Like I just, I don't know what I would. Unless you're into camping, I mean, unless you got something to do. I don't know. What are some of the answers you've been getting? Like the overview effect, definitely, but I don't know what I would do up there.
Yeah, the answer's been varied. A lot of people say they wouldn't go because of claustrophobia. It's kind of funny. You're in this huge empty space, but yet you're in kind of like a small space too.
Yeah.
And then some people have concerns about safety, and they want to see lots of people live. Other people are like, yeah, I'd go even if the aliens had to abduct me to go.
Yeah.
And some people are like, I only want to go to orbit. Other people are like, send me to Mars.
I just don't know what I would do. I don't know what I'd do up there. Right?
You can make a documentary or something.
You look out the window and I don't know. It'd be cool to see some of the storms. I've seen some video of that. That's pretty cool.
Oh, like hurricanes here on Earth type of thing.
Because you're.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I can think of is the overview. I mean, that's about it.
It's awesome. Well, Robbie, I really appreciate getting this chance to talk to you, and hopefully future generations can look back and
laugh
and
because they're like,
Well, I mean, I'd be like, a lot of people had like different viewpoints. It'd be like talking to people in 1900 about air flight. They'd be like, oh, we'll never fly.
Yeah.
And then, 100 years later, a billion airline passengers.
Species. Yeah. Definitely be interesting. See what happens is maybe we get to the moon before 30 years. Have to be happening. How old's Elon?
Yeah, we should get to the moon in 2 years.
2 years? I mean,
or next year we should go around the moon, and the year after that land on it. Elon, I think he's like 55,
so
something like
it's
that.
Gonna have to happen in the next 34 years.
Yeah.
Unless he's sleeping in that Illuminati jelly.
Oh, really? So you can live forever?
So you can live forever.
Getting the anti-aging treatments.
The anti-aging stuff.
Benjamin Button type of thing.
Benjamin Button stuff.
Transfer his mind to a computer.
Or what they do in Futurama, right?
Yeah. Or the brain in the robot type of thing?
Brain in the robot. Or they put them in those jars.
Okay. Then add legs and arms.
Add legs and arms. Be like Krang from the Turtles.
Yeah. It reminds me of somebody took a aquarium with a goldfish on it and had a camera look at it, and then put on like a movable platform, and so their goldfish would go towards one side and so it moved that side. And so, it's sort of like a brain in a jar.
I think it's all. Any other questions you got?
That's it. Thank you so much, Robbie. I really appreciate it.
There we
go. Thank you.
Cool project.